Birmingham is a city that was traditionally built on industry heavily. It was always the kind of industrial heartland of England, but over time and as generations have gone on, it's really turned into a kind of a cultural melting pot. There's a big Indian community here, big Chinese community here, and a big Polish community, named but a few. So it's really quite a diverse city, probably a smaller scale than London, but just as populated. Birmingham is a very passionate footballing city. Obviously the big two here are Aston Villa and Birmingham City Football Club, who have an intense rivalry over the years. And then on the fringes of Birmingham there's also West Bromwich Albion and Wolverhampton Wanderers, who are classed as black country teams as well, but although the Brummies still see a rivalry with them as well. And obviously further down the scale you've also got Walsall, who play at League One football at the moment. So overall the area, Birmingham itself as well as the surrounding suburbs, is a very passionate football city indeed. Birmingham and Villa is without doubt the biggest rivalry on this footballing patch. When it comes to that, your match day, you know it's on around the city. You know it's lit up with colours. The city is literally cut in two. One half royal blue, the other half claret and blue. It's a rivalry that dates back to, I think the first match was in 1879, where Birmingham City, then known as Small Heath Alliance and their original name, played on a pitch that was no better than potholing, was what the Villa player said at the time. And Birmingham, or was it Small Heath at that time, went on to win 1-0. Since then, it's been a rivalry that has gone on throughout the years. It kind of historically has been some fantastic battles, some moments on and off the field as well. And more recently, I suppose, in the Premier League years, it took them a good 20 years before they were back reunited. That happened, and once again, this kind of fantastic rivalry has been sparked up again. As all English football clubs are, they're based on kind of working class roots, but over time Birmingham City is now representative of the working class side of Birmingham, while Aston Villa probably attracts a more of a kind of middle class following, and certainly more people outside of Birmingham come in to support Aston Villa, while actually people within the city itself are Birmingham fans. And I suppose, although Birmingham fans wouldn't admit it, there is a certain big brother, little brother element to it, with Aston Villa being the big brother, founder members of the Football League. They've got a trophy cabinet full of European Cups, an FA Cup, League Cups, league titles, whereas Birmingham can only really boast one major honour, and that is the League Cup, ironically, which they won, beating Villa in the final.
The games are always well worth watching. Exciting ones here the last time we went to the Premiership when we beat them 3-0. That was brilliant. The atmosphere here was just superb. It was even better at Villa, and we drew with them 2-2 as well, when they thought they'd won, and we came back and drew with them. So it's a good laugh. I've got plenty of Villa mates. It's always worth ribbing. They rib us when they beat us, and we rib them when we beat them. But it is damn fine.
Villa have always been the most successful club out of the two. Birmingham doesn't seem to have won much, but I think they're getting a much stronger team this season, Birmingham. They seem to be getting close to competing with us at last, so really it can only improve things between the two clubs. Obviously the more the two compete with each other, the stronger that Birmingham and Midlands football will be.
Villa's probably been more successful, but we're still a better team. I've got to be. They're the plastic fans. They come from all over the country to watch them. It's like Man United. They're called the plastic Manx, and Birmingham are the true fans of Birmingham, not Aston Villa.
At the moment, Aston Villa fans are really looking over their shoulders at Birmingham City coming up, because Birmingham City have quite a remarkable and sensational run of form at the moment where they've come from. I mean, this season they was only expected to be battling against relegation, and Villa were meant to be pushing top four, so the distance between them, people would have presumed, would have been pretty vast. But it's got to the point now where actually, Villa are seriously worried about the challenge of Birmingham.